All right, man. Thank you for returning. My name is Jeff Staten, and this is Pressing Toward the Mark. You know what? I had a little bit of trouble deciding on exactly what I wanted to talk about this video, right? So, what I did was I Googled what was the most researched, the most searched spiritual topic for 2022, and what I could find was love, or what is love. So I said to myself, hey, let's try it. Let me try to explain exactly what love is, even with all its intricacies and all its definitions, nuances. I think that I can break it down into one simple component, right? That way you can check yourself, see if you are actually loving the people that you think you love, that you believe that you love. You can check the people in your circle around you, see if they are truly loving you. And you can survey some of the people in your past and find out whether or not they actually love you. All right, so let's get started, man. What is love? Baby, don't. Let's get started. One love. All right, man, what is love? Apparently, that is a pretty important question last year. Because millions upon millions of you Google searched love, or what is love? Well, as my New Year's gift, my Christmas gift, because I forgot to get you guys something. My gift to you today is to give you what was taught to me. The definition for love, right? This definition has aided me tremendously throughout life, man. It has allowed me to push people out of my life. Because they didn't fit this definition of love. It allowed me to rekindle relationships with people that I thought weren't loving me, but actually were. This is what I was taught, right? Love is the concerted or conscious actions, all right? Now I'm going to stop right there, because that's what love is. Love is an action. Love is an action like running is an action, right? You know when someone is running because they are performing the mandatory actions for running. And likewise, you know if someone is loving you because they are performing the physical and mandatory actions for loving you. There was a song back in the late 80s by Janet Jackson called What Have You Done For Me Lately, right? And let me tell you something, that song caused a storm socially, right? You had guys walking around literally angry, like, what is she talking about? What do you mean, what have I done for you lately? You mean to tell me that I have to do something, right? And you had women walking around like, that's right, you have to do something, right? So it caused a little bit of a polarity between the sexes. But in all honesty, man, there is some validity to that assertion. What have you done for me lately? Because love is recognized through doing. John 3:16, one of the most quoted verses in the Bible. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever shall believe in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. God so loved. Well, if God so loved, what was the mandatory physical actions that reflects that love? That was him giving his Son. The actions, the mandatory actions of love by God was Jesus. What did God do to prove his love? Jesus. You got all these people in your life right now, man, that claim that they love you. What have they done lately? Last year even. Love is recognized through doing. But there is a caveat, man. Somebody once said everything has a but. But there's an angle attached to what have you done to me lately that doesn't fully exemplifies what love is, right? Because love isn't simply doing, right? There has to be a special angle at which you do, in which you do, right? What you do must have an effect on the people that you're trying to love, right? The love action has an effect on the person being loved. And what is that effect? Life-changing, life-enhancing, level-changing effect. Your love action must cause level change, must cause life-enhancing effects in the person being loved. For God so loved the world. Well, we already said that the illustration of his love, the proof of his love, the mandatory, necessary action of his love was Jesus the Messiah. Well, what was the level-changing effect? The reconciliation of God and man. We are better because God loved. Our lives has been enhanced through Jesus because God loved. There has been level change in the world because God loved through Jesus the Messiah. So, all the people that are claiming to love you, look back over the time that you've known them. Right? If you can recognize level change in your life for the better, right? And then you can take that betterment and draw a straight line to that person, to the involvement of the person claiming to love you, then they loved you. Everyone claiming to love you that has not caused any level change for the better in your life does not love you and has not loved you. If they have not bettered your life, enhanced your life, strengthened your life, then they have not loved you. All right then, Jeff. Then where does the emotion come in, right? I understand that you're saying that love is an action. Then where does the emotions come in? You know, because in all honesty, if you look into the dictionary, the dictionary will say that love is an emotion. Well, this is the analogy that I will use. I'll go back to the analogy of running. Right? Love is to emotions what running is to cardio. All right? We haven't dubbed cardio running, right? What we've done is we've dubbed the emotions love. Packaged in running is cardio. Packaged in love are the emotions. But those emotions have a purpose, man. There's a reason why God has supplied us with emotions. They're not obsolete. They are there for a reason, right? loving someone, causing life-changing enhancement, causing level-changing effects in the life of others is heavy lifting, man. Loving you ain't easy. Sometimes loving you makes me angry. Sometimes loving you irritates me. Sometimes loving you is dangerous. And what God has done, He has supplied us with emotions that causes encouragement, that causes motivation, that even creates the actions of love. Emotions creates the actions of love because it will be difficult to love if I didn't have the emotions. Right? Take out all the emotion, all the feeling that you have for a person. And then consider all the mess that they give you. It is the emotion that causes you to continue loving when your daughter tells you she hates you. It is the emotion that gets you out of the bed at 2 o'clock in the morning to go pick up your friend. So emotions will cause encouragement, will cause motivation, will create the actions of love that will in turn enhance someone else's life. So what is love, man? Right? Is it the sudden desire to write poetry? Is it the sudden loss of power steering in your knees after 45 minutes of love making? What is love, man? Well, loving is the enhancement of someone else's life for the better. Being loved is having your life enhanced for the better. What have they done for you lately? Have they enhanced your life? Are you a better person since meeting them? If not, ain't no love. Ain't no love. All right, man. I gotta go. I hope this offer of love has enhanced your life. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. Tell me in some way how someone has loved you or enhanced your life. All right? I say it every week, and I mean it every week, including this one. Thank you for showing up every week, man. My name is Jeff Staten, and this is Pressing Toward the Mark. One love.